change how you view the opportunities in India, the expectations of a slowdown in the country?
Well, 2021 was a tough year for India, and I would like to take advantage to give a deep thought to all our colleagues and all our clients who have been really impacted in 2021. Now, beyond that, I think I can say that for BNP Paribas, the year has been excellent. I mean, we are 3 months before the end of the year, so the year is gone nearly, and it has been an excellent year. I could say that I'm very proud that we are the most active Euroland bank on all capital markets dimension, and I think this is the first ever we were able to reach such a level. So an excellent year. I'm very happy to see that the corporates and the financial institution and private equity are all very positive on the way India will develop. And hence, lots of activity on the bond market, lots of activity on the equity capital markets. We have been able to support many of our bank clients who had to beef up their equity, and we have been there by their side. And obviously, also very important, very active on the sustainable front. So, an excellent year, despite all the challenges of COVID. Investors and corporate clients are optimistic on the future of India, and that I think is very heartening.
Aymar, when it comes to European banks in India, including BNP Paribas, they seem to be focused on businesses which don't really require too much capital, like FX. Why is that, and will that change?
Well, I don't think it is linked to utilization of capital or not. It is the fact that we try to position ourselves where we are the most relevant to our clients, and definitely European bank has a lot to offer in terms of global market products, and this is exactly where our clients are expecting us. Now, I believe that we are with an equity above 1 billion euro, which I believe is significant. We have increased our equity last year by 100 million euro, and every year we keep a good portion of our results on our balance sheet onshore. So we want to use our equity to support our clients. But by the way, if we are able to support them on product where we have an edge and global market is one, we are extremely happy. It's a win-win.
Aymar, it's Rishaad in Hong Kong. I want to get a sense of the biggest opportunities you're seeing for India at the moment, and how much of those opportunities have been thrown up by some of the regulatory challenges that have been imposed in China and some of those regulatory curbs. Does that afford you a benefit?
Okay, that's a very good question. Thank you for asking it. I believe the opportunity that India may grab is turning around the supply chain. I think there is a strong willingness by all players, might it be on the political side, but also on the corporate side, and at the end of the day on the consumer side, to see much more being manufactured in India. And we see lots of our clients who are starting to build huge capacity to ensure that the imports from other countries, and definitely China is one of the sourcing countries, is produced in India. So I think this is a tremendous opportunity. This is definitely perceived by the main big players, Indian corporates, but also by the foreigners. And so when I meet CEOs and CFOs all around the country, I see this willingness to invest much more in India. So I would not say that China regulatory framework would create automatically an opportunity for India. I think this is much deeper than that. I think this is the way that India is perceived as a strategic country by many countries all around the world. It is geographically well positioned. It is a diversification from China. I think this is the way I would say it. It's when you have already lots of capacity in China, you want to look for another place where to put this additional capacity. India is coming on the way. And I think this is the great opportunity we see for our Indian clients, might they be Indian corporates or foreign corporates. So I'm very optimistic on the future of India on this front.
But how has India, in your view, changed in the last 18 months during this pandemic? And tell me, we were expecting also quite a big ramp up in growth, but some of that hope has been quashed. What's your take?
Well, I think, again, I would like to say, unfortunately, India has been harshly impacted. And despite this, these numbers of fatalities and the severe lockdown it has to go through, I think the country has done pretty well. And it demonstrated resilience. Now, again, I'm coming on this supply chain. I think everybody realized that when logistics start to be a challenge, and you realize that you are sourcing a huge amount of goods, of raw material coming from one country in the world, you suddenly realize that this is maybe not acceptable, and you have to in-source this import. So I think, again, that India has moved a lot in that direction in terms of policies, in terms of corporates having a clear view of where they want to go. Another area which I think India has progressed in 2020 and 2021, maybe not only India, but definitely is digitalization. I think more than ever, people realize that either because they have to work from home or because they have to implement new organization in their industries, digital is a key element of the growth of the country. And I think a huge step has been done here and there. And I think this is a journey that is only starting, and we'll see more of it. And India is extremely well positioned on that. I mean, it is known by everybody that it is an IT competence we have in this country. Sorry for being a bit long.
Aymar, just breaking news here. We have Mapletree Investments, Singapore's Mapletree Investments buying 2 asset portfolios for $3 billion, and these are 2 U.S. logistics assets. Just to follow up on that optimism in India, Aymar, I'm just wondering, given the optimism, are you looking to hiring more people in India? Would that make sense? Where do you see your headcount by the end of 2022?
Well, it's going to be a balance. I think it's not only a quantitative number, because, again, digital industrialization will help us to be more efficient. But definitely, we want to grow on our investment banking side because we see a dire need of more services on that front, and digital. So we want more digital-friendly, skilled employees because, again, our clients have huge expectation on that front. And the last point is diversity. It's key within BNP Paribas, and we want to ensure that we may be able very quickly to increase the number of women working in the bank. And that's very important for us.
Very quickly, what does BNP Paribas overall have in terms of going carbon neutral? One part of my question, and what is the target for India, and where are you with it?
Okay, well, it's very important. I think we claim that for many years, and I believe on your own channel, you have seen us making some very tough declaration on activity we would like to stop to finance. But I mean, going right to your question, it has been extremely important in 2021. We have done 3 times more loans to corporates in 2021 compared to 2020, and we reached nearly 3 billion of financing through loans. And on the bond market, we've done 4 times more in 2021 compared to 2020, and we have reached nearly 2.5 billion of financing through bonds in 2021. So they are nice numbers. Above all, it's a very nice growth 2021 compared to 2020. And yes, our wish is to accompany our key corporate clients in development of a solar farm, a wind farm, and all the other connects activities linked to this energy transition. It's crucial. We want this to be sustainable, so obviously we're going to be selective. We want to be sure that we are supporting projects which have a bright future, and there are a lot. So we are extremely positive, and I'm pretty sure in 2022 it will be even more active.